Hey guys, I am back after a very long break. We moved all of our stuff from California back to Ohio, so we are here for now. And yeah, I just thought it would be great to have a little catch-up video, update you guys on, I don't know, what I'm doing, some fun things I thought you might like, and yeah, so here I am. Ever since we've been back, we've just been visiting with family a lot, and Alex and I have taken a few little mini trips. We went to the Smoky Mountains, which is only like 4 hours from where we are, and also up to the Cleveland Art Museum and Natural History Museum, so that was really fun. And yeah, and I got some cool things, some cool books for Christmas that I thought you guys might be interested in seeing. So let's see, let me get them out. So one of them is this one my mom gave to all of us. I follow this illustrator on Instagram. It's Charlie Maxey. But the book is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, and the whole thing is kind of like it's the relationship between all of these characters and kind of just like thoughtful moments and questions and things like that. And it's just kind of thought-provoking and sweet and encouraging, really nice. Something to, I don't know, give to like a friend. I mean, give to yourself, but also like a really fun gift for a friend, something you can read with a child. Yeah, just like the pages are mostly just things like this, and I love the illustrations a lot. But yeah, there's also some more like dramatic paintings. I'll show you one. It's just a beautiful book and really thoughtful and nice. So yes, this is something I got from my mom. And then my husband got me, you guys probably know, I'm just a huge fan of the Fantastic Mr. Fox movie adaptation by Wes Anderson. And so he got me this book all about the process behind making it, which is really cool. I think stop motion is just so awesome, and it's something I would like love to try. I don't know if I'll ever really have the opportunity to do that, but yeah, so it goes through like all the way from of course like how they make the puppets and what their thoughts were behind different scenes, to going to Roald Dahl's original home and going to his studio and things like that. He was the original writer of the book, Fantastic Mr. Fox. So yeah, here's just like a look at some of the pages, and there's a lot of interviews with character designers, also Wes Anderson with like his thoughts on making the movie. Yeah, just it's really cool to see the creative process, especially coming from multiple people who were involved, and it's a really beautiful book as well. So yes, that's another thing that you guys might think was cool. And then we got this one from my mother-in-law. It's the one and only Wolfgang. I follow this man and his animals on Instagram, and basically he rescues senior dogs, as well as rabbits, a pig, chicken. So it's just this really fun children's book, and it has photos combined with illustrations. So yeah, that's really, really sweet and happy. So anyway, yeah, I thought I would show those to you guys because I thought you might be kind of interested in it. Another thing is that I finally actually read Little Women. So I grew up with the 94 Winona Ryder movie and loved it. And since the new one was coming out, I thought I really wanted to make sure I actually read the book before I saw the movie. And I'm really glad I did. It was really inspiring, and I don't know, kind of gives a lot to think about, especially with Jo being a writer who kind of is like a mirror of Louisa May Alcott, the author of the book. Of course, you know, it's a different time and everything, but her process, especially as they played out in the movies, of getting her book out there, and her creative process of just like learning what she wants to write about and stuff has been, I don't know, something I've been thinking about a lot. It sounds very cheesy, but I don't know, just with working on my graphic novel and everything, it can be like a process where you really expect yourself to just be able to do it and make it perfect the first time, or know exactly what you want your story to be. So yeah, just kind of an interesting to get to see a character go through that process. And I loved the book. I didn't love the ending completely. I like it much better how they like make it in the movies. And hopefully I'm not like spoiling anything, but I'm pretty sure in all of the movies they make Jo publish her book at the end. In the book though, she doesn't. And her like main accomplishment is that she says she's just so happy to have made her school and become a mother. So I know that Louisa May Alcott was kind of pushed to edit her story ending from what she wanted it to be. I know they told her that she needed to get married and stuff, which they actually kind of play out in the Greta Gerwig, Little Women. So anyway, I did actually really like the new movie adaptation. It had a lot from the book. There's still definitely like a lot from the 94 version that for me is just like my favorite, but I really, really enjoyed it. Playing out some more of like the important relationships and like fleshing those out more in the way that the book does, and also showing some of like the hardships that other characters other than Jo go through that I don't think that they really show that much in. They don't show it at all, actually, in like the 94 version. I haven't seen any of like the other really old ones. But anyway, so that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, and also in the new one, they talk about Amy and her being an artist, and actually the book talks about that a lot too, and just her aspirations with that, and how sometimes you feel very mediocre. So I think it's very cool. I think it's a good book for any kind of creative person to read. I mean, a person in general, but because there are some creative characters, I think there's a lot to relate to, even though it was written in like 1867 or something like that. So yeah, so I'm finally getting back to work, and let's see. I'm working on some new things for my shop to come out in the spring. It's been kind of difficult getting back into the swing of things after the holidays and my anniversary. Alex and I had our 7-year anniversary on the 29th of December, so that was awesome, and that's why we took our little trip. But yeah, so I'm finally starting to feel a little bit more motivated again, and I have a goal to really finish my graphic novel. So I can't say that I've set like specific resolutions for this year, but after talking to Alex and after talking to some of my other friends that are illustrators about my graphic novel, and just like not knowing, basically it's gotten a great response when I've shared like bits of it online. People love it. And agents have really liked it, but then seem to not fully understand my vision for it, or like the audience it's meant for. So after talking to a few people who have some experience, I've decided that the best course of action is to get it completed to the point where I feel really happy with it and proud of it and like it is what I want it to be, and then send it on to publishers or figure out how I'm going to go about publishing it, rather than sending a partially done thing, even though that is kind of like the industry standard. If I can make it exactly what I want it to be and make it more completed, because it is a graphic novel, the text and the pictures go together so much to tell the story. More, I think, maybe, I guess you could argue either way, but a little different than like a picture book that's obviously shorter, the plot is more simple, and there's like less nuance maybe to character interaction and stuff like that. So just going to try to get myself in that zone and work on that again. And also, I don't know, allow myself to have time. I definitely don't want to be lazy about it, but I want to make sure that I am really patient with myself with it. So yeah, those are some things I'm thinking about. Let's see. Oh, you guys haven't really seen this. It's in my shop, but I've never shown you the actual mug. This is my Rupert the raccoon mug, and he's in my shop, and he's a character in my graphic novel. If you're interested in supporting me working on my graphic novel, you can join me on Patreon, and I send things in the mail each month to you. Or if you subscribe for just like $1 or $5, you get all kinds of online content like videos and sketchbook tours and like free desktop wallpapers and stuff. So yeah, I'll link that below. But one thing I'm doing right now is, with the Australian fires going on, I have created a koala print that is printed on recycled paper, and it is being printed right now. It should be arriving to me soon, but anyway, $5 from each one is going to support the wildlife rescues in Australia that are helping all of these animals that have been, you know, displaced and injured because of the fires. So yeah, so you can go below. There's only a few left. I don't know if I'll end up doing like a second run because they've kind of sold out relatively quickly. Like, I've never sold this many of a single print. I was getting 40 made, and I've never sold so many of a print within this short amount of time. So I'm really glad that you guys are doing this. Thank you so much. By the time they all sell out, you will have raised $200 to go to the animals. So that's awesome. So I'll link that below as well. What else is there to tell you or show you? I feel bad that I don't have like a drawing to be sharing right now. I am thinking about coming out with some pins for the spring, and I'm trying to decide what I want those to be. So if you have any ideas, you can comment below with those. It could be like an animal character that I have already like drawn that already exists in my shop, but like in pin form or whatever. So yeah, let me know your ideas. Hopefully I'll kind of get back to some regular video making and format and stuff. I still have a lot of my orders being done through print on demand, so they're like just shipping directly to you guys, and I am like not doing that much in terms of like physically packing orders, except for prints and pins, which in a way has actually been pretty nice. That is something I've learned, is that maybe like outsourcing some things is a good idea. So yeah, I hope you guys all had a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And thank you guys for sticking with me while I was gone. I'll try to be a little bit more regular here and hopefully show you some artsy stuff soon. Maybe I'll end up overlaying like a painting video over this or something, because I feel like I'm just talking at you. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.